This is not your grandma's SEO. If you hit a certain point where they decide not to chunk anymore and read it anymore, then the answer is never read and you can never be cited for giving the proper answer in the proper HTML because it's too low on the page.
So then not adding in JSON LD schema would give you even more advantage over some of these white hats who put in like 1,000-line schema and shit like that.
Yes, because those JSON LD schemas are usually huge, like 2,000 characters or something like that.
And Kyle, I remember some of the schema we put in sites were probably I had to like make some customizations and some Webflow stuff because we were going over 5,000 characters, but it was working at the time. That was just an exploit that we had and we're working on. Not the case now. And so like, I guess another thing I'll explain for people listening who might not be techie, you sometimes have websites that, have lots of negative or white space in it for like the design. And you could have like, let's say 4 viewports worth of scrolling, but you only maybe have, 1,000 words in that content. It's the words and the text we care about. You might feel like you've scrolled for, an eon, but it's what actual HTML and code is reading in the back end.
It has, as it says here, the engine reads HTML structure, not the rendered visual layout. It does not read the CSS. It does not process the CSS, right? So again, any ranking factors that were there are gone out the window. This is a different ball game, son. This is not your grandma's SEO. It has changed completely when we get down to both for retrieval and now here for citation. So block level elements doesn't have to be small. You can have 3,000 words. I've shown that chunks can be huge, right? You can have huge chunks. That's not the problem. The problem is all the inline elements together, and then you can't tell an answer or a sentence apart from each other. The flow is not correct because it makes it all one paragraph when it's not supposed to be, right? One for inline elements, so don't do that. Don't have nothing but span tags in your design, right?